we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now here's Simons. Here's the starting group for Portland. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Avdia. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. Simons against Curry. Butler, a screen on Simons. Curry, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Curry, that's good.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now here's Sharpe. Out to Simons. Pass to Sharpe. Clock at 6. The three is up. Rebounded by Green.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Curry against Simons. Sharpe passes to Avdia. The three is up.
So great to see Steph taking on the challenge defensively, getting up into his man that time.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Green with a screen on Simons. Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Over Avdia. Pass to Moody. Now here's Podziemski. Beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
On the wing, Curry. The shot. Portland with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
It's Sharpe on the wing. Pass to Kamare. Simons outside. The three. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Warriors trail by 5. Oh, got that one up quick. Curry's got 6.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. Grant's checked in for Kamara.
Number 9, Jeremy Grant.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Green with a screen on Simons. And here's Curry for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, B.A., to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Now here's Simons. 6 points for him. Pass to Avdia. It's stolen. Outside, Green. Stolen by Ayton. On the break.
Get there.
Out to Simons. Outside Sharpe. 4-3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green, the pass to Curry. And looks like an illegal pick was seen. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Portland leading. Here's Henderson going inside. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
And here's Butler outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. And here's Grant from the arc. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And here's Kuminga for three. Pure from three-point range.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Butler. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamara, he's checked in for Avdia. Warriors trail by 4. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Curry against Henderson. 19-footer. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Curry's got 8 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Henderson misses. The Warriors shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Portland with a rebound. Outside for Grant. Fires from deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Jeremy Grant. Henderson out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamara in at the 3. And it's Thybulle missing. The Warriors trailing. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
And here's Grant from the arc, gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Knocked away. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Portland.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Hield. There's the 3. Drills it from deep. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Banton's checked in. Now here's Curry. Give him 8. Launches it. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
And here's Grant from the arc. The rebound by Payton.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Another 3 for Golden State. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Here's Benton. Shot clock at 5. Back to Grant. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Henderson for 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Stephen Curry.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Peyton. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
Now here's Simons. He has 6. Avdia from outside. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. It's Podziemski on the wing. Curry with it. Henderson picks him up. Curry against Henderson. Green with a screen on Henderson. Here's Curry. Portland with a rebound. Outside Sharp. It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Simons. Puts up a 3. And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Simons.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Left side Butler. The 3. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That's going to send DeAndre Ayton to the line. It's going to go on Moses Moody. And the Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Three-pointer Sharp. Rebounded by Hield.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hield. Outside Butler. From behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
26.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
Steph's such an ideal pick-and-roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there, so whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
Now here's Avdia, pass to Kamari. And here's Sharp. This one for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
The 3 from Curry. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. From outside the arc. Kamari, no good. The Warriors lead by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Butler, a screen on Simons. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 19 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Ayton finds Avdia. Sharp with it for the lead. Rebounded by Butler. Jimmy Butler on the attack. Curry with it. Now guarded by Simons. And the Warriors making a change here. Hayden's checked in. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Green with a screen on Simons. And here's Curry for three. Counted from distance. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
Avdia passes to Ayton. Over Green. And it's Portland scoring again. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Green. And here's Butler outside. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Right side Sharp. Avdia outside. Now here's Sharp. Defense is right there. From downtown. Golden State with a rebound. Ayton finds Curry. From outside, off the mark.
Golden State foul.
Portland shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Personal foul.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Simons. 7 points in the game. To the inside. Henderson for three. Gets the three to fall. Henderson's got 7 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
But Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Now here's Hield. Payton's shot is good.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Henderson with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Back to Henderson. Out to Simons. There's the triple. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Now here's Simons, defended by Pajemski, looking to end the run. That shot off. Hield from outside. And the Warriors with another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Substitution on the court.
Fires the three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Matisse Thybulle out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Klingon in at the center position. Now here's Curry. Can't get it to fall.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Outside for Grant. Pass to Klingon. Back to Grant. Williams on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 10. Curry looking it over. Now Healed to the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's the break. Thibault with it. Payton covering. And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. And Bajemski subbed in for Payton. And he drops it in from the low post.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Outside Curry. The 3-ball. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Thibault. On the wing, Grant takes the 3. Nails it from 3.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
Curry against Henderson. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Henderson drives in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot.
That won't go either for Curry.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. Poke loose. It's stolen by Curry. From deep three-point land. Oh, Curry from way out there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Now here's Curry. Goes up at the elbow. That won't go either for Curry. Blazers trail by 6. The drive by Henderson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here's Klingon. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Curry. The baseline Jay hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now here's Curry. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Thibault with the board.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
For 3, Klingon. Bajemski grabs the board. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've got a 9-point lead. Fires from way outside. No good that time. And so the Warriors take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Now here's Ellis. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and a miss there on the triple. Curry with it. Green with a screen on Ellis. Outside Curry. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Kings. Ellis kicks to Levine. This one for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Curry against Ellis. Pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. In the corner, Moody with it. But Jemski's shot is good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Levine. Outside for Murray. Another three for Sacramento.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
Murray, the pass to Ellis. Sinks the three-pointer.
I love it when young players add elements to their game. If Murray can continue to pass like that, he'll be tough to slow down.
Jemski on the wing. Butler finds Curry. Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Murray. No coverage that time.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Sabonis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Kings.
King substitution. Number 0.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Levine. 6 to shoot. The Warriors pull it in.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Well, they're passing to Moody. Curry looking it over. Pass to Butler. Fades. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for Sacramento. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Or should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade?
Where there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Now, Green, after the missed three from Malik Monk. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Butler's got 7 points.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Levine wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Levine's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Kings.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Butler on the way. He's covered by Murray. And stolen by Murray. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Valanciunas with the ball. Now Green defending. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Payton, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Brandon Pajemski. Warriors on D. Here's LaRavia. Just 5 on the clock. Monk outside.
Some agile defense from Hill, not allowing the shooter to slip by him.
The shot by Monk is no good. And Curry, here we go. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court right now for the Kings, Monk is out there with Carter. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's LaRavia in at the 3.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Carter against Curry. Out to Payton. Three-pointer, Hield. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Ellis is checked in for Carter. Sabonis. Pass to LaRavia. Sacramento moving it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Golden State basketball.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Pajemski's coming in for Hield. The Kings also at the sub. Levine's checked in. Monk kicks to Levine. The 3-ball. The Warriors pull it in. Payton inside. He's guarded by Ellis. Kuminga, screen on Monk. Outside, Kuminga. Shoots over Lyles. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The Warriors trailing. On the wing, Payton. No good on the triple. Ellis against Curry. On the wing, Levine. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Here's Curry after the basket by Sabonis. They could use a bucket. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Curry.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Levine against Payton. On the wing, Monk. He has yet to score. Kick out to Levine. And he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got the lead up to 4 now for Sacramento.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Kuminga with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just plain unselfish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Butler, no good. Kings leading now by 5. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Keegan Murray's subbed in for Malik Monk. Levine looking around. They get it again. There's Sabonis from 6 feet out. He nails it. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
Butler from outside. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Here's Sacramento now. They're on an 11-3 run. For 3, Levine. Pachinski grabs the board.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Levine gets the bucket.
That's a strong response from Levine. You got to D him up from there.
Butler from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Puts up a 3. Murray the pass to DeRozan. Now Levine. Here's the 3. Yeah, he nails the buzzer beater.
Now this is how you finish a first half.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pachinski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento leading by 7.
Great D there. Just quick hands on that one.
Curry from 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Murray left side. Sacramento moving it around. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
There's the triple. And finished off by DeRozan.
It's the hustle points from DeRozan, and that's the kind of play that can set the tone for the rest of the team.
Ellis against Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Curry. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. For 3, Levine. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski finds Butler. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Kings leading now by 6. Levine inside the three-point line. And Levine throws it down.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
From deep, Jimmy Butler.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Sabonis, the pass to Levine. In the corner, Murray with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Levine. There's a screen by Murray. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Payton, he's checked in for Moody. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Monk. Shot from free throw range. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Kings lead by 8. Butler from outside. They get it back. Payton kicks to Butler. And that one's on target from the wing. Butler's got 15.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
Payton's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And Hield subbed in for Curry.
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
Three-pointer, Butler. Warriors the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The Kings have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Some changes for Sacramento. Arabia's checked in, and it's Carter in for Levine. Kuminga finds Butler. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the Warriors miss again. Here's LaRavia. Hasn't made one yet. Sabonis inside. Three-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Sacramento. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. They've got Levine. Malik Monk out there with Ellis. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's LaRavia in at the 4-man position.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Three-pointer, Hield. Drills it from outside. Hield's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. Here's LaRavia. Covered by Hield.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
From deep three-point territory. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Kings leading now by 7. Ellis finds Levine. Takes a 3. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's Curry outside. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Shoots over Curry, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And the Kings making a change here. Murray's checked in. Curry is inside. Working on Ellis. Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Kings have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. For 3, Levine. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Outside, Levine. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Buddy Hield in for Kuminga. And then for Sacramento, Sabonis. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeRozan in for Monk. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
They kick out to Hield. Back to Curry. And here's Looney. Takes the 3. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Curry. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for the Warriors?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Ellis finds Levine. They need this one. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Curry, a screen on Murray. Outside Curry to take the lead. Again, Curry missing. Kings shooting 40% from the field. And Stephen Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Peyton. And it's Moses Moody in for Buddy Hield. Ellis, that's good.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Levine kicks to Ellis. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Green with a screen for Butler. It's Curry outside, answering with a 3 of his own, Stephen Curry.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Sabonis, that 3 off target, had some space there after the little pump fake. Now, here's Moody. He's tightly guarded. To tie it up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Levine. And Murray now top of the key. Kick out to Levine. Back to Murray for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Ellis. The tray. Off target from downtown. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. It's stolen by DeRozan. Timeout, Sacramento. They could win it. The Tagger! He drills the game winner!
All zeros on the clock.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll...
This one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the point guard position. Kamari, no good. And so Sabonis will bring it up for the Kings. Here's LaVine for three. Sinks it from distance.
And with how well LaVine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
The three from Ayton hits the trifecta.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Simons. It's Avdia on the wing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter, and it's Simons missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Avdia outside. Fires for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. There's a screen. Here's LaVine for three. Sacramento again missing. For Portland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Simons. Avdia outside. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Denny Avdia. 3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Here's Levine for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Avdia. 5 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. The Kings also with a sub. Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. Avdia passes to Sharpe, shoots over Levine. Sharpe, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
They set the screen. Pass to Monk. Let's go with a 3. Portland with a rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Portland leading by 4. Off the outside. Got a piece of it. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw drops for Sabonis.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
So for the Blazers, Klingin, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Thibault comes in for Sharpe. And it's Henderson in for Simons. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for the Kings. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Avdia, good look. Portland, no good that time either.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Valanciunas finds Monk.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Kamara, he's checked in for Thibault. And that's good as he hits both shots.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
And another miss by Sacramento. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Henderson. To end the run. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, maybe outside Henderson's range, but their confidence showing through, and the defense not ready for him to shoot from that far out.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here we go. Back to Henderson. Off the outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Levine for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Portland leading by 4. Pass to Graham. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Denny Avdia. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Matisse Thybulle out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Henderson. Takes a 3. And it's Thibault missing. Now here's Sabonis. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Carter can't get it to go. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Kamare. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fires the 3. And it's Laravia missing. Portland leading. Henderson, right side. The shake. That shot is off. Oh, nice D from Carter. Sabonis, left side. 3-pointer. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Another 3 for Portland.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Portland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Laravia. And the 3 off target.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kamare, that's good. Kamare's got his first basket.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Sabonis. Pass to Laravia. From the arc. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Monk with a steal. Carter against Henderson. Here's Lyles. Carter on the wing. Here's Sabonis. Tipped. Carter with it. Henderson picks him up. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Laravia. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Laravia. He has 6. Sabonis with a screen on Thibault. Monk for 3. Sinks the tray. Monk's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And out of bounds, the Kings will take it. So both teams changing it up here. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Avdia from outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Now Levine. Monk, a screen on Simons. The three from Valanciunas. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sacramento on top, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Denny Avdia getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the 1. The Kings trailing. Right side LaVine lets it go from deep. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. Avdia against Murray. Simons outside. Pulls up on the wing. And no good. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Sabonis outside. And another Sacramento 3.
Look how confident Sabonis can be, acting without hesitation and getting it to go.
Outside Sharp. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's LaVine for 3. They get it back. Kicks it to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Fades away. And it's Portland with a rebound. And stand over his long NBA career, DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
Murray from outside. The shot no good. Blazers trail by 3. Pass to Aiden. Simons outside. From deep. The Trailblazers rebound. Outside Sharp for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's LaVine for 3. Here's DeRozan. Here's Ellis. On the wing, LaVine. He's got 9. He was all alone on that one. LaVine's got 6 here in the quarter.
You got to know LaVine is looking to shoot it whenever he can. I mean, his team depends on him scoring.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The drive by Simons. Avdia outside. Pass to Simons. For the tie. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento leading by 3. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 15. Picked by Sabonis. Launches a 3. Shot by LaVine, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Avdia passes to Sharp. Fires for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Simons with a steal. LaVine against Sharp. 3-pointer. The rebound by Murray. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. Here's Ellis. And another miss by Sacramento. Simons with it. He's picked up by Levine. Out to Simons. Here's Kamari. Pass to Sharp. Just 4 to shoot. And he hits it to tie the game. Sharp's got 9 points here in the second half.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Laravia. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's all tied up in Portland. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Sacramento shooting just around 32% from the field. Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then there's Klingon. And it's Rupert in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Rupert. Outside, Williams. To the left side wing. To take the lead. Valanciunas with a rebound. And so here's Sacramento. Hey, puts up a 3. Portland with a rebound. Grant outside. Henderson outside. Here's Rupert. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Levine passes to Ellis. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. And the Kings lead by 3. And here's Grant from the arc. Offensive rebound. He's off on that one. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Monk. They set the pick. Pass to Laravia. Launches it. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
And here's Grant from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Klingon. Fires the 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Outside Monk. Pass to Ellis. Back to Monk. Levine with it. Outside Monk. The 3 ball. Hits the 3-pointer.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Rupert. Monk covers. Henderson for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Valanciunas has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Monk. Pass to Laravia. Beyond the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Grant from the arc. Here's Klingon. Back to Grant.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Henderson. Ellis with a rebound. The Kings lead by 3. Here's Levine for 3. Shot that time, not on target.
Kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy. Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. And so here's Sacramento. The Blazers making their last shot. Outside for Levine. Let's go with a three. Portland with a rebound.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Henderson for three. Can't get it to drop. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. So Portland ends up going with a new group. 46 seconds left to play in the fourth. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Simons. Here's Ellis. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Sabonis. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's Levine for 3. He can't get it to go. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
So a close game sees Sacramento.
this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. The kick outside to Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Sharp, the pass to Simons. Outside, Avdia. Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Portland.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Portland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Three-pointer, Simons. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Outside for Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Ayton against Green. Pass to Simons. Back to Avdia. A 3. Hits it from three-point range. Avdia's got 9.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Curry with the 3. No good on that one. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Avdia. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A fadeaway. Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It's Curry outside. Portland leading by 3. Simons kicks to Avdia. Here's Kamara. No good from outside.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Curry with another miss. Portland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Warriors trail by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Blazers head coach. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler. And he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Avdia. The three-pointer, no good. The Warriors shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors. Avdia on the wing. Defended by Butler. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Just so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Golden State. Podziemski finds Butler, fires from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Avdia against Butler. Grant with a screen on Butler. Pass to Simon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And Sharp drops them both. And the Warriors with possession here. There's the pick. Outside Curry. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Danny Avdia. He's been the guy making things happen for Portland. We witnessed him delivering us. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
They've got Grant. Scoot Henderson is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamara in at the 3 spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Curry looking it over. Kuminga with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Portland leading. Grant on the wing. Defended by Kuminga. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Grant outside. And the 3 ball is good.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Kuminga kicks to Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Left side Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Kuminga's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Green is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. And the dunk by Grant.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Right side Curry looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 10 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Idle for three. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
So the wing on the left, Kuminga. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Henderson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Andre is checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Gary Payton. Henderson, no one around him. Good on the triple. Henderson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
From outside the arc, Curry. What else is new?
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hield's checked in. The offensive rebound. Avdia on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. 1:16 left now here in the second. Count that one.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Pass to Butler. Back to Hield. Offline with his three.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
It's good from long range.
And this is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
That's a 2 from Butler. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. Trailblazers leading by 8. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Outside, Avdia. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. It's stolen by Hield. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Avdia. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Three-pointers, Simon. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Pajemski. In the corner, it's Hield. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Hield. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so we conclude the first half. Trailblazers lead by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Ault. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green, and it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. Green with a screen on Simon. The shot by Curry, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Shoots the 3, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Pass to Kamare. Simon's on the wing, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They gave up a 3 at the other end. That's Simon's response.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 11. Outside Butler. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here is Simon, guarded by Curry. Simons kicks to Avdia. Fires the 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 11. Podziemski on the wing. The 3-pointer off the mark. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A deep 3 from Butler. And again, no good by Golden State. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And the shot goes down. Sharp's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
Few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Butler from outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Portland leading by 13. Drives to the hoop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Curry can't get it to go. Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks awarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. And it's Butler missing, with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 31% in the game. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Here's Sharp. A kick out to Simons. Drills the 3-pointer. Simons has got 9 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Avdia dishes to Ayton. Back to Avdia. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Sharp. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Gary Payton is checked in for Golden State. Ayton kicks to Grant. 5 on the clock. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Goes up on the wing. On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Ayton. Outside, Avdia. Grant gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 8.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
And Podziemski now top of the key. 3-pointer, Butler. Doesn't go that time.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second. Klingon, and it's good, 2 points. Klingon's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
And Payton throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Winging is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Grant, and it's Henderson in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
First team foul.
Here's Henderson. There's the drive. Grant outside. Cans it from downtown.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Lets it go from the wing.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Payton against Grant, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. Thybulle for 3.
And a nice defensive sequence there by Hield. Not a natural lockdown defender, but he's a competitor.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Second shot opportunity. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's just a great job of finishing by Klingon.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's subbed in for Payton.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
At the line for Portland.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Williams passes to Henderson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. A different look now for Portland. Walker comes in for Williams. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Butler. No good, unable to end this run.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Grant for three. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler finds Green. An easy 2 points on the layup.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
Pass to Henderson, poked away. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Buries the jumper to finish the break.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points, you gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Grant goes in. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
That bucket in no time at all.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Henderson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. They get it back. Kicks it out to Grant. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. The three. Pass to Banton. Here's Klingon. Fires for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Klingon's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Portland.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Denny Avdia.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Grant the pass to Walker. Henderson against Curry. Here's Banton. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Henderson, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, no good by Golden State. Now here's Henderson. Kicks it out to Grant. Misses. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme... Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in at the point.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's Sabonis. Lays it up and banks it in. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Here's Post. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. LaVine surveys the D. Lets it go from deep. Ellis's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Murray passes to Ellis. This one for three. Rebounded by Green. Here's Golden State. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Here's Post. Oh, ripped away. And they're on the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or two. It's easy for him to convert on lobs.
Curry's shot is off. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Sabonis, left side. Lets the three fly. Another three for Sacramento.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
They get the rebound to the left wing. And here's Curry for three. He buries it from three.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Here's LaVine for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And that one good.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
Pass to Post. Back to Curry. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Jackson Davis' screen. Curry's shot is off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And here's Davis. The three is up. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Warriors trail by 8. Puts up a deep three. That won't go either for Curry.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for UBA, but Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect, so I doubt that that trend changes for them anytime soon.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Ellis. And here's Butler outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
LaVine passes to Monk. Outside LaVine. Three-pointer. And another miss by Sacramento.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Green, outside Pajemski. Green, the pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Outside Pajemski. On the wing, Green. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Monk against Curry. Outside Levine. To snap the cold streak. Knocks down the long J. Levine's got 6.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot.
And that does it for the first quarter. Sacramento on top. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Carter in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. So it's Sacramento now. They've led by as much as 10. Second shot opportunity.
Capable of guarding any position on the floor, Green's energy on defense really makes an impact.
Takes a step back. Outside Butler. The kick out. Curry. Inside. It's stolen away. Here's the Arabia. Butler covering. That 3's off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. Wide open. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. He's got 5.
If you're defending Butler, you throw up your hands when he makes a pull-up. It's just not fair.
Sabonis with it. Green picks him up. They're running. On up the court. Moody passes to Hield. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Kings lead by 3. And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
6 to shoot. Outside Carter. Fader on the way. And another miss by Sacramento. Hield on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Sacramento has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Monk passes to Lyles. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Curry. From outside the arc. Offensive board. Outside for Butler. Hield passes to Butler. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
It's stolen by Hield. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Pass to Lyles. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Arabia. He drops it from range. Arabia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Carter against Butler. Curry, he's open. Again, the Warriors score.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Monk passes to Carter. Another 3 for Sacramento. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Outside Monk. Here's Arabia, and he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Pajemski's checked in for Stephen Curry. Heel to the ball. He's picked up by Levine. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Ellis, defended by Pajemski. Ellis passes to Arabia. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And another miss by Sacramento. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside for Butler. The 3 is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Sacramento again missing. In transition, here come the Warriors. Fires from deep. That one is off. That one doesn't drop. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums! They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Potts make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at center, filling out the middle. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Curry from deep three-point land. 4-3. Butler finds Curry. To the cup, Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody misses. Kings trail by 3. Pass to Ellis. Murray, a screen on Curry. Ellis. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ellis passes to DeRozan. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Curry. Murray, a screen on Curry. Outside Levine. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Levine's got 9.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Pass to Curry. Back to Pajemski. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Moody from outside. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's stolen by Curry. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Green. Murray finds Sabonis. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry looking it over. And he drives in. Back to Butler. Takes the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
What's the saying? 80% of success is just showing up. And guess what? Butler shows up every night.
The ball's knocked loose. Curry with it. He's picked up by Levine. Only one man back on D. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
So the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Ayton's checked in for Moody. Out to Sabonis. There's a screen. Outside Monk. Here's the three. On target from range.
One of the best passing bigs in the league. You can run your offense through Sabonis. He makes great decisions.
Outside Curry. Fires the three. Oh, Curry! A sick triple.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his third foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis comes in for Green, and it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 6. Here's Monk. Outside for Levine. No good on the triple. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Pajimski. Now here's Butler. They set the pick. Wide open look. And the jumper is on the mark. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Here's Monk. Here he goes. And here's Sabonis outside. Buries it from 3. Sabonis has got 8.
Clearly, Sabonis has that shot dialed in before he even gets the ball. He catches it and shoots it with a quick release.
Out to Hield. From downtown. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Monk. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hield for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've watched 3 so far. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Kings trail by 5. We got Trey Lyles. He's out there with Zach LaVine. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Malik Monk. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Valanciunas can't get it to go. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Back to Kuminga. Clock at 4. Up top, Curry. Misses the jumper.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Pass to Lyles. That's tipped. Here's Ellis. Lyles the screen. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. The three-pointer off the mark. Kings trail by 5. It's Monk on the wing for 3. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Showing off those playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Right side Curry. Now Hield. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Oh, Curry from way out there.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Payton. Outside Monk. Monk, a screen on heel. Levine passes to Monk. Outside for Levine. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. LaRavia is checked in for Lyle. And the Warriors making a change here. The Warriors lead by 5. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And here's Kuminga for 3. Monk grabs the miss. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Murray comes in for LaRavia. And DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Outside Curry. Outside Butler. The kick out. Curry, 6 to shoot. Outside Butler. And again, no good by Golden State. Kings trail by 5. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here is Green. From the wing. Ellis with a rebound. Well, Sacramento is shooting only 36% so far in this game. Levine passes to Ellis. Out to Sabonis. And the three-pointer goes.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Sabonis has got 3 threes to go so far. Curry finds Butler. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Outside for Butler. Pass to Green. From the arc. It's Podziemski on the wing. Laces one from 3.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
Ellis passes to Levine. Levine down the lane. They kick it out to Murray. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Outside for Butler. Back to Curry. Here's the pick. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from 11. Ellis with a rebound. Back come the Kings in transition to tie it up. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
Here's Levine. Outside Murray. Here's DeRozan. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. And this, thanks, Allie, great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Here's Ayton. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Avdia finds Sharp, sinks the triple.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Sabonis' screen on Sharp. LaVine for 3, nailed from three-point land.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Murray for the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Simons with the ball, picked up by Ellis. Here's Kamare. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Ellis dishes to LaVine. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And Portland again with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Outside for Murray. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Murray's got 6.
And love the focus for Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunity.
That's a 2 from Simons. Sabonis grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's DeRozan. Outside, LaVine. Sabonis, the pass to LaVine. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Kings with the ball. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by Kamare. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Sharp. The kick out to Simons. Fires the 3. Avdia can't hit. For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. The score now all even.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Avdia gets the bucket. He has 5.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
Now, here's Sabonis. No scoring in this one. LaVine for 3. Avdia with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Ellis. LaVine wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Portland leading by 3. Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Simons. Here's Kamare. Out to the wing. From deep. Rebounded by Ellis. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Kings. Outside, Sabonis. Kick out to Levine. Driving to the basket. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Trailblazers out in front, leading by a point. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
We've got Trey Lyles, Malik Monk out there with Carter. Then it's Sabonis, and it's LaRavia in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Carter with it, now defended by Grant. LaRavia from beyond the arc, and then some. LaRavia's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Henderson looking it over. Shot from the wing. Monk grabs the board.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And it's Carter missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Henderson kicks to Thibault. Grant with a screen on Monk. Thibault for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Monk with the ball. Now defended by Grant. The shot by Monk is no good.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And here is Grant. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Henderson. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. The Kings leading. Launches it. The shot by Monk is no good. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Stolen by Carter. And now Sacramento on the break. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. Sabonis has got his first 3 points of the game.
I mean, the NBA is just nuts these days. 6'11" guys like Sabonis. Zero fear shooting the rock.
Thibault kicks to Anderson. Grant for 3. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Monk with the ball. Now Henderson defending. Here's LaRavia. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Portland again missing. Clinging with the steal. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So both teams changing it up here.
Substituting on the court.
And here are the Kings now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Monk for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. Trailblazers trail by 5. Simons from outside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Lets it go with the 3. And there's Monk on the assist from DeRozan. Monk's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Kings. Ellis against Simon. Outside, Avdia. To the left wing. Here's Kamara. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Monk outside. Off target from outside. The Trailblazers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
From past the arc, in it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Back to Monk. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Malik Monk has been leading the charge for Sacramento. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. But now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
Now let's the pass to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Beyond the arc. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Simons.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that shot.
Sabonis kicks to Levine. Over Sharpe. Levine, that's good. Levine's got 7 points.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
3-pointer, Simons. No good that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's Levine. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Levine inside the 3-point line. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 9 points for Zach LaVine.
His precision on pull-up jump shots is what makes LaVine one of the league's most dangerous scorers. His mechanics off the dribble are on point.
Here's LaVine. The kick out to Sabonis. Back to LaVine. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Wasted no time on that one. Ellis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it's obvious Sabonis enjoys passing the basketball, always ready to get it to an open shooter.
From past the arc, Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Connects from 3-point range. Levine's got the lead up to 10 now for Sacramento. Simons from outside. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Levine's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 7 and taken away by Ellis. Fires the 3. Again, Levine missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Simons from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Levine deciding where to go with it. Good on the triple. Levine's got 10 points in just the second half.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Sacramento leading by 10. Here's the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Sharp, that's good.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Ellis with the screen for Levine. Ellis the pass to Sabonis. Back to Ellis. Sabonis a screen on Simon. Puts up a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Kings. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Levine. Trey Lyles out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Ellis at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Williams a screen on Ellis. Henderson finds Thibault. Back to Henderson. Williams for 3. They grab their own miss. Grant up top. Guarded by Levine. Shoots a fader. No good from Grant.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Levine dishes to Valanciunas. Lyles against Williams. Lyles no good. Trailblazers trail by 10. Thibault kicks to Williams. Clinging with it. Valanciunas is there. Back to Thibault. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Kings. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
There's Ellis with the 3 ball. Again, the miss by the Kings. For Portland, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Grant for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. Kings leading now by 10. Fires the 3. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Lyles. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Malik Monk. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And he's good on the 3 ball. Sharp's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Levine, a screen on Simons. Ellis with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. For 3, Levine. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
And it's Simons missing.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game. But desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Ellis, that's good.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Avdia against Murray. Lets it go from 11. Avdia can't hit. Kings leading now by 10. Outside, Levine. And stolen by Sharp. Pass to Kamare. Avdia on the wing. And here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. On the wing, Levine, covered by Simon. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Back to Sabonis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And now it's a 12-point Kings lead. Ayton with it. Sabonis defending. Avdia gets the bucket.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Ellis outside. Out to DeRozan. Now here's Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ayton. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 4 on the clock. Out to DeRozan. Clock at 6. This one for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Sabonis. No good there. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They didn't make it. All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight.